to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Welcome everybody this evening. Mr. Latchmore, will you take a roll call attendance, please?
Trustee Pelkey. Here. Trustee Bernard.
Here.
Trustee Southwick.
Present.
Trustee Arno.
Present.
Mayor LaBounty.
Here. Nobody has signed up to address the board from the public, so we'll go to the minutes of the March 4th, 2024 regular meeting. All the trustees should have a copy of those minutes in their packet. If there's no changes or revisions, I need a motion to accept those minutes as printed.
I'll make a motion, we accept them as printed. Second.
All those in favor of accepting the March 4th, 2024 regular minutes as printed, say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed say no. The ayes have it. Bills, Mr. Letourneau?
We have one addition this evening. It's the business card in the amount of $63.88, and it's janitorial supplies for the office and civic center.
Thank you. Everybody should have a copy of the bills in their packet. Unless there's a discussion, I need a motion to accept the bills as printed.
What was the amount of the addition?
$63.88.
Thank you.
I make a motion to pay the bills as amended.
Second.
All those in favor of paying the bills as amended, say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed say no. The ayes have it. Correspondence, Mr. Latchmore?
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. I only have a couple things. Champlain and Ross's Point Youth Commission, the 2024 baseball, softball, t-ball registration forms are available. They can be, you can have access to them on the village Facebook page or the village website page. The other thing I'd like to make everybody aware of is March 19th is the village election, and that there is a board meeting on March the 20th at 4 p.m. So the board meeting's at 4 rather than 7, as it's on the regular calendar. Here.
Is it here?
Yes.
Okay. Anything else, Mr. Latchmore?
That's all I have. Thank you.
Under myself, I have just been handed budget modification resolution number 2024-8. I'll have the treasurer explain what we're doing here. Mr.
Shall we do number 7 first?
Excuse me?
Do number 7 first? There's actually two of them.
Oh, there's two of them.
Yeah,
I
there's
didn't,
2 of them.
I've only been,
There's,
I was only handed one.
no, it's in your packet. The first one is already, or they were both handed to me after the agenda was done, but it is in your packet.
Okay.
Whereas the Board of Trustees deems that, this is Resolution 2024.
Yeah.
Whereas the Board of Trustees deems it advisable to make certain modifications to the 2024 village budget, be therefore now resolved that the treasurer is authorized and directed to make the following modifications to the village budget for fiscal year 23-24. Under the general fund, you're going to increase account 510, estimated revenues $22,101. We're going to decrease appropriations account 960 for $163,782, and we are going to decrease the appropriated fund balance account 599 for $185,833. Under the Civic Center, we are going to increase account 510 estimated revenues $11,950, and decrease account 599 appropriated fund balance $11,950. In the water fund, we are going to increase accounts 510 estimated revenues $18,060, decrease account 960 appropriations $56,323, and decrease the appropriated fund balance account 599 for $74,383. And the sewer fund, we are going to increase estimated revenues account 510 for $22,900. We're going to decrease the appropriations for $27,000, account 960, and we're going to decrease account 599 appropriated fund balance $49,900. And what this resolution is doing mostly is taking money from this year's budget and moving into next year's budget, and if any account is overspent, then it's increasing that account also, or any additional revenues.
Thank you. Anybody have any questions on the board in regards to what the treasurer just explained? If not, then I need a roll call vote. Mr. Lattimore.
Trustee Pelkey,
Aye.
trustee Menard,
Aye.
trustee Southwick,
Aye.
trustee Arno,
Aye.
Mayor LaBounty.
Aye. The ayes have it. The modification resolution number 2024-7 has been passed by the board. And now we have budget modification resolution number 2024-8. And brief explanation for that, Mr. Letourneau?
These are numbers I forgot to put in the other resolution. It's doing the same thing, but I forgot to put it in this resolution, so I had to make another one.
Oh.
So account, under the general fund, we're gonna increase the estimated revenues, $38,331. We're gonna decrease the account 599 appropriated fund balance, $8,744. And we're gonna increase appropriations, account 960 for $47,075. And the majority of that is, an increase in CHIPS aid, consolidated highway improvement, and the, what was that piece of equipment we bought?
Skid steer.
The skid steer loader that we bought, that we use CHIPS money for. So that's basically what this resolution is.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. Anybody on the board have any questions on what the treasurer just explained? If not, then I need a roll call vote. Mr. Lattimore on resolution 2024-8.
Trustee Pelkey,
Aye.
trustee Menard,
Aye.
trustee Southwick,
Aye.
trustee Arno.
Aye.
Mayor LaBounty votes aye too.
Oh, Mayor LaBounty, I'm sorry.
I know where I write down what I do. The last thing I have under my name is I'd like to have an executive session on two things. One is contractual issues that have come up, and we also have some personnel issues that have come up in the last couple of days that I'd like to discuss with the board in executive session, so we don't mention anybody's name on camera. So without further ado, if one of my trustees would make a motion for an executive session at the end of the regular board meeting, I would appreciate it.
I make a motion that we have an executive session for contractual issues and discuss particular employees at the end of our meeting.
Second.
All those in favor of going to executive session at the end of this regular meeting, say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, say no. At the end of this regular meeting, we'll go into an executive session to discuss those two issues I have presented. That's all I have. Trustee Arnold, do you have anything?
I have nothing at this time, Mr. Mayor.
Okay. Trustee Menard, do you have anything?
Just one thing, I'd just like to thank the rec center crew for another great season. Got a lot of compliments on the ice rink and the grounds surrounding it, so thank you everybody for your hard work over the winter, and continue to do it over the summer, and that's all I have.
Thank you. And I think, Mr. Letourneau, our revenues are up again this year, is that
Yes.
correct?
Yes.
So it's positive. We've had consecutive years where we're changing our revenue into the positive direction, so that's good news.
Yes, very good.
Trustee Pelkey, do you have anything?
Yes, I've been approached by Lori Langlois about the indoor pickleball. They did it 3 years ago, and they put some tape down, and adhesive kind of messed up when they were trying to put the ice down. So we're looking at different alternatives of putting lines down. And I guess Matt at the school suggested that they use a tape that they use on up at the gym or something, that the adhesive does not stick. So they're looking to use the facility here for pickleball again, and they have 2 portable nets that they set up in there. It's just the lines, putting the lines down. So I guess we'll look into trying to do the non-adhesive tape, or possibly paint some white latex paint lines. That way when we do put the ice down, it doesn't bleed through, because it's white and it'll match the white of the ice.
Yep.
It'll give our seniors, a local place to go. Right now, they're going to Champlain at their the old American Legion,
Yes,
and they like to, they like to use this facility.
and it's becoming more of a popular sport from what I understand.
Yeah.
I'm not too familiar with it, but I know in Plattsburgh it's quite popular, and Champlain, like you mentioned, Trustee Pelkey and the American Legion, they're utilizing that for that too, so if we can utilize our arena here, it's a plus for us too.
Oh, apparently there's a cost of $5 a person for using the facility for the place. So do you need that like in a form of a motion, or is this just,
But
or we're gonna go through the rec center manager and let him,
it doesn't need to go through a motion, but as long as the board is consensus that it's okay, then I can go to Heath and we can get it the green. I'll reach out to Lori and we'll arrange it.
So we don't have to set a fee, Mr. Latchmore, for participation in pickleball, we don't have to set it?
So for the fee, if you wanna do $5, then you should do a motion that it'll be a $5 fee per person to play pickleball. Or if you wanna do $2, whatever, but for your fee, it should be in the form of a motion. But for the use of it, you can incorporate all of it together.
I would say if we're gonna put lines down, we probably should charge for it.
okay, I'll put it in the form of a motion.
That's kind of expensive.
But,
That's what they're paying now, Ben.
I would
Oh, are
say,
they? Yeah. Oh,
I think that's what got Champlain, I think that's what they pay, yes.
oh,
Is that $5 per person per session, or?
Yes.
Is that big?
I'll put it in the form of a motion to allow the people to use the rec center for pickleball at $5 a person per session.
I'll second that.
All those in favor of allowing the residents or anyone else to use our facility for pickleball at a $5 per cost per individual, say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, say no. The ayes have it. The board has set a $5 fee per individual to participate in the game of pickleball. That will be an indoor arena. Anything else, Mr. Pelkey?
Yes, Lori Langlois is again with the dog park. She has some additional money that has to be used up, about $2,100. And she's looking for us to buy benches or picnic tables to put down there, and they would reimburse the cost of that in full. So they would give us the money, but we buy them to our specifications for what we want,
For the dog park?
for the dog park.
While I'm on that subject, have they had any more problems with the small dogs and little dogs?
Not that I know of, no. We have no complaints.
Okay.
think
I
that-
haven't heard anything, I didn't know if
No,
anyone else had.
I think that issue was taken care of, or at least
Address.
addressed in some form.
Perfect.
But, like I said, they have, like $2,100 worth of donations left, and they would like to, spend it on the dog park. And they're looking for benches and possibly a picnic table to put down in that area, like under the tree, so
Good
people
idea.
can sit.
That's a good idea.
And, like I said, they'll give us the money and we'll buy them to our specs, and
Perfect.
that's just for information only, right?
Yeah, I'll send a thank you card, or I'll call up Mrs. Langlois and thank her for that donation. It's going to improve our facilities.
Oh, definitely,
For sure.
definitely. They work hard on their donations. and-
Absolutely,
Yes, they did.
absolutely.
Yeah, definitely. That's all I have.
Okay, thank you. Trustee Southwick.
I need an authorization to travel for Heath Carden, John Bernard, Eric Gooley, and Zach Roberts for training for their water training. Total amount is $174.
I'll second that.
And this training will take place on April 30th, 2024 for
Correct.
these four individuals.
In Peru.
So I'll make a motion, we approve the authorization for travel for training for Heath Carden, John Bernard, Eric Woolley, Zach Roberts to obtain their water licensing. Do I have a second?
Second.
Roll call, vote, Mr. Latchmore.
Trustee Pelkey,
Aye.
trustee Menard,
Aye.
trustee Southwick,
Aye.
trustee Arno,
Aye.
and Mayor LaBounty.
Aye, thank you, Mr. Administrator. Anything else, trustee Southwick?
Mr. Administrator, what are the hours for tomorrow's polling, please?
So tomorrow, it's from noon to 9 PM
Noon to 9 PM. I just wanted to confirm that.
here.
Perfect.
I know the November one is 9 to 9 PM, but this is,
Yeah, no, November's like from 6 to 9.
Six in the morning to 9 at night, yes. Okay. Anything else, trustee Calvert?
that's all I have.
Thank you. Code Officer Cooper, you have anything you want to say?
No, sir.
Does anybody from the public want to say anything before I ask the board to vote to go in executive session? No one else? I make a motion and we go into executive session. I need a second.
Second.
All those in favor of adjourning the regular session and going to executive session, say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, say no. The ayes have it. We're now going into executive session.